Hello, my friends. Welcome back to American Lingo Academy. I'm Fiona, and today we're going to learn another 10 common idioms, phrases, and sentences that native English speakers use every single day. These expressions are super useful, and I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what they mean and how to use them naturally in your own conversations. Number 1. Copy that. This is a phrase that comes from military and radio communication. It means, I understand, or I got it. When someone says, copy that, they're telling you they received your message clearly and they understand what you said. It's like saying, okay, I understand, but in a more casual, cool way. For example, imagine you're at work and your boss tells you to finish the report by Friday. You can say, copy that, instead of just, okay. Here's another one. You're talking to your friend on the phone and they give you directions to their house. You can say, copy that, see you at 7, to show you understood everything they said. Number 2, don't be that way. This is a sentence we use when someone is acting negative, upset, or difficult. It means don't act like this or stop being so negative. We say this to people who are being moody, stubborn, or unreasonable. For example, your friend is complaining about everything during your lunch together. You might say, come on, don't be that way, let's just enjoy our meal. You might hear something like this when your teenager is being grumpy about doing chores. A parent could say, don't be that way, it's just taking out the trash. Number 3, pathetic. This is an adjective that means something is really sad, weak, or disappointing. When we call something pathetic, we think it's not good enough, or it makes us feel sorry for it. Sometimes people use it to describe themselves when they feel embarrassed. For example, you try to open a jar for 10 minutes, and you can't do it. You might say, this is pathetic. I can't even open a simple jar. Here's another one. You see someone being mean to a small animal. You could think or say, that's just pathetic behavior. Number 4, come again? This is a question we ask when we didn't hear something clearly or were surprised by what someone said. It's a polite way to say, what did you say? Or can you repeat that? It's more friendly than just saying, what? For example, you're in a noisy restaurant and your friend says something, but you can't hear them over the music. You can say, come again, I couldn't hear you over the music. People often say this when someone tells them surprising news. Like if your friend says they're moving to Japan next week, you might respond, come again? Did you just say Japan? All right, friends, if you're finding this lesson helpful, please hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We post new English lessons every single day to help you speak like a native. Your support really means the world to me. Number 5, what do you have in mind? This is a question we ask when someone suggests doing something, but they haven't given us the details yet. It means, what are you thinking about? Or, what's your idea? We use this when we want to know more about someone's plan or suggestion. For example, your friend says, let's do something fun this weekend. You can ask, what do you have in mind, to find out what they want to do. You might hear something like this at work when your coworker says, I think we should change our marketing strategy. You could respond, interesting. What do you have in mind? Number 6, what time do you open? This is a simple question we ask to find out when a business starts serving customers. We use this at stores, restaurants, banks, and other places. It's a very practical question that you'll need in daily life. For example, you want to go to your favorite coffee shop early in the morning, but you're not sure when they start serving coffee. You can call them and ask, hi, what time do you open tomorrow? Here's another one. You're walking past a new restaurant that looks closed, but you want to try it. You might ask someone nearby, do you know what time this place opens? Number 7, When in Rome, do as the Romans do. This is a famous proverb that means when you're in a new place or situation, you should follow the local customs and behave like the people around you. Basically, it means adapt to your environment and respect local ways of doing things. For example, you're visiting a friend's family for dinner, and they take their shoes off at the door. Even though you don't do this at home, you should take your shoes off too. Someone might say, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. People often say this when you're traveling to a different country. If everyone bows when they meet instead of shaking hands, you should bow too, because when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Number 8. What do you like most about it? This is a question we ask when we want to know someone's favorite part or best thing about something. We use this to learn more about why someone enjoys something or what makes something special to them. For example, your friend just came back from vacation and they're telling you how amazing it was. You can ask, what did you like most about it? To hear about their favorite memory. You might hear something like this when someone gets a new job. You could ask, congratulations on the new position. What do you like most about it so far? Number 9. How can I resist? This is a question we ask, but we're not really looking for an answer. It means I cannot say no to this, or this is too good to refuse. We use this when something is so appealing, attractive, or tempting that we have to say yes to it. For example, your friend offers you a piece of homemade chocolate cake. You're on a diet, but it looks delicious. You might say, well, how can I resist and take a piece anyway? Here's another one. There's a big sale at your favorite clothing store with 70% off everything. You might tell your friend, I know I shouldn't spend money, but how can I resist these prices? Number 10. Don't be such a baby. This is a sentence we use when someone is complaining too much about small problems or acting immature. It means stop acting like a child or stop whining about this. We usually say this to friends or family members who are being overly dramatic about something small. For example, your brother cuts his finger just a tiny bit while cooking, and he's acting like it's a serious injury. You might say, don't be such a baby, it's just a small cut. People often say this when someone is afraid to try something new. Like, if your friend won't try spicy food because they think it's too hot, you could say, come on, don't be such a baby, just try one bite. And that's a wrap for today's lesson, my friends. I hope these 10 expressions help you sound more natural when you speak English. Remember, the best way to learn these phrases is to practice using them in real conversations. Don't be afraid to try them out. If this video helped you today, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who's learning English, and leave me a comment letting me know which expression you want to use first. And, of course, subscribe to American Lingo Academy, because we're here every single day with new lessons to help you speak English with confidence. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.